I was trying to end the video last time. I didn't realize I didn't hit the button correctly. So we're going to go back to Rocket Jockey again, so we're just going to talk here. So yeah, I was talking about the MCU. It's very interesting that Venom generally basically knows what's going on in every single timeline at once. That they're all connected and they all share memories. Which is insane. Imagine you, and from multiple timelines, are fully aware of what's happening, and you all share memories, and that is telepathically the only way you can all communicate with each other. That is wild. Because, like, each version of you would have a different story to tell the others. It's crazy to think about that Venom just generally he just generally knows that Spider-Man and him generally just do not get along. He knows he's not a bad guy. He just generally gets the idea, like, okay, some versions of me just do not like this guy because the way that he used us and how he kind of betrayed us. But does Marvel really need another Marvel? Yeah. Yes, they desperately. Because there's a few good movies. The Eternals is good. I think it's good. I haven't watched it. But people have... I'll have to look up online. I know Ant-Man was bad. Deadpool Wolverine looks fucking awesome. They better not fuck it up. I know She-Hulk is notoriously bad, from the way people have been saying it about it online. X-Men 97's good. So, Marvel is going through exactly what Disney is going through. In between actual good bangers and mid-tier garbage. I think having another Marvel vs. Capcom game might be a safe bet. And probably a good idea. Considering, Marvel's facing through their movies, what they faced in the 90s with their comics. Do you see this pattern, Joe? You see the pattern?
Yeah.
Marvel's going through with their movies what they're going through back in the day when they were selling comics. Some comics were selling well, others weren't. There's a mid. Even Disney's going through this mid. They need a change. They need something to keep them afloat. A new Marvel might not be a bad idea. They don't have to put, like, all these MCU characters, but they can, like, bring old ones back with new ones as well. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Let Capcom choose the roster, let them use the licenses for the characters, and let people play. Everyone has a main. Why do you think Smash Bros. Ultimate is so good the way it is? Because every character is there. Now, what would happen if every single character from every single Marvel vs. Capcom game was in one game, with new ones? Just like Smash. Would it get over? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because everyone would have their main. If someone liked a character from Infinite, they're there. If someone likes someone from Marvel vs. Capcom 1 or 2, they're there. In some capacity. But the reason why I love the Palette Swap tournaments is because they take concepts of characters that could and would work in Marvel. Such as Rashid, such as this version of She-Hulk who is just absolute batshit insane and has good combos and a butt stamp that can be looped. And not only that, she has a fucking dragon install for the Guilty Gear nerds. Like, no cap, she straight up does. Why? Because it's fucking fun. And that's what's good. That's what's great about the modding community. They do crazy shit and it's fun, and I like it fun too. Like, they added Surfbot, Dan Hibiki. They've added characters from like Legacy that people cared about and grew up with, but also characters that probably everyone would always want to see in a Marvel vs. Capcom game, like Hinata, which is gonna come up soon. But characters like Batsu from like other versions of Versus games. Batsu, Carnage. Hell, Joe, someone's making Electro in modded Marvel. I am not fucking kidding you. Someone is making Electro. Someone's also making Abomination as well. Hulk's villain. Which is interesting. I do like the idea that these other characters are getting in, and it does feel like a Mugen or somewhat. Hell, we even have, like, John Talbane, fucking Shocker, in the palette swap tournaments. Are they in Clone Engine? Who knows, but we do have really talented modders. And you can see why palette swap tournaments aren't as made, because, guys, half the guys who volunteer in the palette swap tournaments, the reason why there's not enough palette, I understood why there wasn't many in Avengers, and now it adds up why there weren't as many palette swap modded videos, because, you know, the way that Avengers is, because Avengers is a college student, which also adds up to why their uploads are, you know, the way they are. But they also have to host tournaments. They gotta get people for commentary and stuff like that, and to them, I have more of appreciation for the way that people handle this type of shit, because I wouldn't be able to do it. Just because of the person that I am. All the pressure, I wouldn't be able to do it. But would I like to join one? Absolutely. It just looks like Clea, a version of Trish, never gets used because she's just so fucking busted. Like, she's absolutely busted. Even Urian, which I feel like they would be fun to watch in gameplay, but it sucks because they're broken. And so is M. Bison. But I've seen from stuff on Twitter from, like, a guy who made modern, like, stuff, like, someone updated, like, the guy who made Bison and the Dolls, or especially Shadow Lady, updated some of their intros and stuff like that, and some of their stances, which is really fucking cool. And explains why there isn't a lot of palette swap videos made that often, because half the competitors in the palette swap tournaments are the same modders who made the characters. Which is a nice tidbit, and it's just fun. And I like how they're all tight-knit, and they're a tight-knit group, and they get to make these cool and fun tournaments, and we get to see them play and the passion they put behind it, which is why I can't get enough of Modded Marvel. It's really cool. But I have been not watching it for a while, because I've just been watching other things. And, you know, trying to watch more webcomics to forget bad negative thinking, but other than that, I've been somewhat fine now. I'm in a better headspace now, I'll tell you that much. From some of the Wordscape vids, which will come up, they're still in publishing, but they'll probably be out at some point, which is why videos, like some videos, I sound depressed, some videos I don't. It's because they're uploaded at different days and different months, where I've gone through, like, depression or whatever else. So I'm fine now. I'm generally in a way better space than I was. I'm just glad a guy I looked up to is not a fucking demon. That's just what I'm glad for, man. Bless. But in other news, there are generally a lot of games I do want to play on my channel at some point down the road, and some games I really just want to try out. And especially finish some collection LPs. Absolutely. That is definitely on my list. and just games that Joe has set up for me, and he even knows of stuff that I do need to go back to, just because I didn't give them enough justice or haven't really talked a whole lot about them, and haven't really done a whole lot with them, if it makes any sense. Which is why I'm glad for, like, the modded 3DS here. So, like, I can play Rusty's Real Deal and the Street Pass games and have all this stuff available. I just need to play it. Which kind of makes me a little bit glad that I get that ability, which is awesome. Okay. I'll slowly finish my way through Action 52. No worries. I will. I just need some rest, and I will try not to play as much Magikarp Jump. I'm going to lower my amount of Magikarp Jump so I can finish this game, and I can also do more Yoshi's Island and do other stuff on the channel too. I need to lower my amount. I've played way too much. It's getting to the point where I have 153 videos of fucking Magikarp Jump. It fucking wild. I need to stop playing for at least a few minutes. I mean, I'm almost done with Magikarp Jump. I'm on the 7th league, but I need to slow down. I need to slow down a little bit. I have other stuff I need to play, or want to play actually. So next time on Let's Play Action 52, I will return, but first, I'm gonna play more Yoshi's Island. I'll see you guys in the next video of Action 52. Bye, everybody. Stay crispy.